Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning, right?
I am John Palacio.
And I am Sabrina Daly.
Ooh, the Sabrina Daily on a Friday. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to be here for a second day this week. I will say it got some getting used to, but I feel like the second time's the charm.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes if it happens again.
I've had those back-to-backs, and the hardest thing about having to be here is actually, we're. That's the hardest thing. That's
John,
the hardest thing.
You're telling me?
That's all right. That's cool. That's totally fine. But it's so nice to see you. It's so nice to be here on set with you. It's a beautiful Friday, though.
It is. It really is. We were talking this morning about just the commute from home to work so early in the morning. And I won't lie, that was the hardest to get used to because there is a fog and I feel like I'm driving and I could barely see, I'd say past like 5 yards. But it got some getting used to. But I will say, the best part of it, John, and I mentioned it yesterday, was watching people taking on their New Year's resolution. I'd like to think it's that. And it's working out. They're working out in the morning. And I have to respect it. I have to respect it, John, because I feel like I would be like an afternoon workout type of person. Or maybe even night. Because I don't do early morning.
Oh my gosh. Early morning at the best time. You figure that out, man. Come on.
You know what? Everybody will argue about it. They will argue and say for their time better.
What was the drive like yesterday, though? Today is very foggy. I noticed that, and I could vouch for people like April having to leave Belmopan, coming here every morning, and that fog is on the road. What was it like yesterday?
I will say this morning felt much worse than yesterday. And that's because today I wasn't as late as yesterday. But
you said it.
I said it. But the fog is definitely the biggest thing for me to get used to. I love driving. I love the commute. It feels peaceful. Yeah. But I feel like I'm I'm trying to see what's happening around me, you know?
Yeah, but nonetheless, you're here and you're here safe. But the lesson is, and look, if you know me, I'm about lessons, right? I'm about lessons. The lesson is that you leave early, make sure that, and this is for you. This is actually for you. You leave early, make sure that your vehicle, check it the night before, make sure that it's properly functioning, and you want to make sure that you're prepared for the drive, especially if you know that the time is going to be a foggy time. Exactly what you've commuted through over the past few.
So, of course, I definitely tell people to be safe on the road. We know we have our host, April, that's currently out. We explained to our audience yesterday that she was in a small vehicular accident. But we are hoping for the best, that you will be here soon with us again.
And
for everyone else, yes,
April
man.
100. I tell you, April is 100. Spoke to her yesterday, and she's just in, she's so peaceful, joyful, and of course she's in good spirits. That much I could tell you. But nonetheless, on a Friday morning, as a matter of fact, on every morning here on OYE, the thing is, what's buzzing? And one of the big things that's buzzing, for 10 years now, this group have been in Belize. As a matter of fact, not even for more than 10 years, the Muslim community have been in Belize. The Muslim religion has been showcased in Belize, has been celebrated in Belize. But there's one specifically, and that's the Ahmadiyya Jamaat. They've been here for about 10 years now. Yesterday they celebrated actually their 10th year. But what stands out for me is the work that they've been doing, especially for the youths of this city. Look, there are a lot of these guys, and they're about basketball, but primarily they are about celebrating the spirit. They're about that religion and for people to learn family values and for you to hold those things close. When we have them here on set with us, it's always a great conversation. Because whenever they're here, it's always about something that somebody needs to learn. It's always about the sportsmanship. It's always about giving back to families. And I've got to say a big thank you to the folks there, you know, the Ahmadiyya League, the folks of Ahmadiyya, for choosing this country to spread the good news. What are your thoughts?
I absolutely agree, John. I watched the story last night. It was done by Isani Cayetano, and I have to say, I messaged him last night, and I was like, you know what, that sounds like a bright side, but we're not going to argue about it. But it was a really, really fantastic story, and I'm so, so grateful that we were able to tell their story and really share and shed light on the contributions that they've had in Belize. Just from the first moment that the leader arrived here, and he spoke about, you know, simple thing as transportation. He was moving around on a bicycle.
Yeah,
and now, look at this structure now. Look at this mosque. Look at what 10 years can do. This is vision, John.
This is vision, and it is, you know, that collaboration with people as well. You know, he didn't do it by himself. He did it with a number of people.
Exactly.
He did it with his community. They did it with the love for the religion of Muslim. And, you know, just listening to them, it's all about peace. It's about having that peaceful way and being one with Allah, like they would say. And for that, I'm extremely grateful. When you hear about the Ahmadiyya League, now let's get into basketball. Now, Ali, two shots. when it comes to that league, it's one of the biggest in the country. As a matter of fact, I think it's the biggest, if I'm not mistaken. And there are a number of guys who are getting scholarships to go on out and expand on their knowledge, primarily educationally, and of course on the sport, no? Because it is something that they love. And the folks from Ahmadiyya or Ahmadiyya League is giving you that opportunity. You go on out there, it's all about that love and respect that they exude to each other. Sabrina, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's been going on for 10 years within this country. And they've got many more to come. My thing is, though, with all of that loveliness that happened in the 10 years, I could just imagine the love, passion that they'll be sharing within the next.
I totally agree with you, John. You could not have said it any better. I will say one of my favorite parts of this story was Isani getting the angle of how the Ahmadiyya Basketball League has really impacted young persons through talking to one of the members that play on the team. And he really said something that struck me. And he was like, you know, I don't get out of my house unless it's basketball. And that's what this group does for young people. They change their lives. And I have to say again, what a fantastic story it is. And I look forward to seeing more stories like this in our newscast.
Exactly. But it's a weekend. It's a long weekend. And I'd like to get on things from the tourism aspect of things here, or get on the side of tourism for the reason of providing small businesses or hotels with, you know, with that much needed help. As a matter of fact, when I say help or going out to a hotel, helping them, it's actually helping us. Because, Sabrina, once we spend money within our country, it builds our economy. It builds our economy, jobs are created. Once jobs are created, food goes on the table. People are educated. People are comfortable. It will eventually eliminate, because they'll always tell you, you know, the reason why we have a lot of crime in our country is because there's no job. We're not going to know a job. We're not going to know this. We're not going to know that. But the people fail to realize we are the biggest causes of it. Because if we support each other, meaning that, yeah, if you want to go across the border, that's all right. But it's actually building on their economy. Oh, I want a different look. I want a different feel and stuff like that. But primarily take care of you first. Take care of you first. So once we do that, and the complaint is that because we've got no jobs, crime rate is high. Young man not got no way for work. But if we spend our money right here at home, Sabrina, we go to hotels or resorts, or we go and we buy something small from somebody small, this will eventually trickle down into 4 and 5. It trickles down to 4 and 5, that individual know that, hey, I need help. I need to hire somebody. You hire that person, you get more help. When you get more help, your production is bigger. So you get more people, you make more money. You follow, Anna?
I follow.
And that's exactly what this weekend is going to be. Once long weekend, I believe you know how it is. Everybody want to go somewhere.
Do you have any plans to go anywhere?
You know what? I might just have a plan. I might just have a plan. But that's my thing, Sabrina. I'm about the small business empowerment, but we have to understand that the MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises, are the biggest employers of this country. They're the ones who are actually holding it. But we need to continue to support them so they can support us. In the long run, we're supporting them, we're supporting ourselves. So where I come from, you got any plans?
I totally agree with you, but before I even get to plans, which I do not have, I will tell you that I think that adds perfectly to the conversation we were having yesterday with the Statistical Institute of Belize.
Exactly.
Really presenting us with the numbers of where unemployment and employment is in Belize. And I think, I will say, one of the most interesting parts of that conversation was learning that we're not as unemployed as we think we are. A lot of people are saying that there's no jobs, but our unemployment rate in Belize is actually very low. And one of the things that really struck out to me that I was asking about is the informal employment, which is essentially persons creating their own jobs. And that goes back to the same thing that you were saying about small business, supporting small business, or people just supporting small businesses. And that's what basically the numbers were showing, that a lot of small businesses has been developed in the span of, I'd say, 2 years. I credit COVID because of that. But essentially, we are creating our own jobs.
We are.
And when we support each other, it grows even more.
When we're supporting each other, we're supporting ourselves, Sab. And people need to understand this. Look, like I mentioned, it's going to be a long weekend, and you might be wondering, especially on a Saturday evening, you get bored, where to go?
Yeah.
You know, there are so many places in your municipality where to go. You live in the Belize River Valley area, and that's one of my favorite places to go when I'm in the Belize district. Look, there is not like taking a drive through that the road, Belize River Valley Road.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing on the road. I think they're gone, man. I'm not sure. But there is nothing like a great drive through that area. Stop at Bermuda Landing, pick up something that's local through there. You got to run to Dolores and you hail up Miss, you know, lady through there. And they've got great food in that particular area. Put some fuel in your tank. You know gas gone down, right?
Yes, I was told, yes. And
yesterday,
I felt it too.
Yeah, yesterday I stopped at the gas station and I noticed that regular was 11 something and premium was 13 something. Now, the last time I checked this out, the regular was 13 something and premium was actually about 16 or 17 something. Yesterday, going back to the gas station, it's 13 something and 11 something. Now, where am I coming from? Sab, you know, you got an extra 50. You put that 50 in your tank. If you're in the Belize district, I just to say, I know that there are so many places to go in your municipality. Please do me a favor and go. Go in the countryside. And you take that drive through that countryside, man, and you see all the greenery and how beautiful this country is. That is where the help starts. That is where the help starts. And you know, I'm passionate about that because then I know what we need for us to continue to build. A lot of the people bank on government, but we fail to realize that we are those people. And if we are able to help ourselves, we will be living in a better country, Sab.
I agree. You could not have said it any better.
Have the conversation, though. That's the important part of things here. Have the conversation because it is important. If we have this conversation, Sab, we teach each other. We learn from each other. And then we are able to expand on that with our peers as well. You see where I come from?
I see.
So I'll tell you what we're going to do then. We're going to throw in on the eye-opener for you, giving you some thought so you could think about some stuff. And the eye-opener is taken from dailyom.com. And Sab, you want to listen up? Because it goes like this. Now, Sabrina, keeping an open mind is the most important step when learning to listen to divine guidance. Anyone who has asked for divine guidance knows that it can be challenging to trust it when it comes. This is because divine guidance comes in many forms and it is sometimes hard to locate it. We aren't sure if we are meant to trust our thoughts, our feelings, our dreams, or our intuition to be the carriers of divine wisdom. We're not sure if advice from a friend is the form in which the guidance has come into the world, or if our own opinion is the source of wisdom we need to take seriously. Sabrina, the ability to sort all this out comes with trial and error, and the best way to learn to recognize divine guidance is to engage in the process of asking and receiving. Now, Sab, sometimes when we ask for guidance, we already have a sense of what we want to hear. At such times, receiving guidance can be difficult because we don't want to hear anything that appears to be in opposition to our desire. Sabrina, it helps to acknowledge what we want and then to symbolically set it aside, making room for whatever wisdom comes through to us. In this way, we will gradually attune ourselves to our particular relationship with the divine. Begin to trust the guidance you are receiving, and soon you will find it flowing with ease.
This is a good one.
I dropped the microphone there. You know what's up? I'm totally in tune with this. As a matter of fact, for all the other eye openers, I'm in tune with it because it actually gives you what it is. It explains to you what it is, and then it gives you a solution to it. Divine guidance and divine wisdom comes from those, and this is how I feel, those who've lived before us. It spoke to the fact that sometimes you might not want to hear what you're being told. But the people who love you, Sabrina, will not lie to you. What they'll tell you is what you don't want to hear, but what the situation is. You know what that is? That's building on your wisdom, darling. It is building on your wisdom because it is the truth. And then you are able, Sabrina, to share that with your peers, thus providing them with wisdom. That eye-opener spoke to me.
You know, I have to say it also did for me as well. And I think really and truly divine guidance can be interpreted in several different ways.
Of course.
For persons that are super spiritual or maybe religious, divine guidance comes from their deity. It comes from a friend, older person that you consider to have wisdom. Divine guidance can be your own intuition.
Yeah.
So I truly agree with this message right here. And I think one of the parts that really struck to me and I thought was the most interesting was where it says, sometimes we ask for guidance, but we really have a sense of what we want to hear. And that really talks, or that really speaks to, we kind of ask for advice, but we don't have we own decision in our head. But we just want to see if what we're saying or what we're thinking isn't necessarily right. And then sometimes we really defy the guidance that is given to us, and we kind of do our own thing, and that's where the lessons are learned, if they are learned.
That's seeing a spot apart or strike the needle. Now the reason for that is, and you're totally right. You're totally right, because we might, what you say, sometimes we ask for guidance. We already have a sense of what we want to hear. Now, sometimes maybe what we want to hear is not the rightful path. Maybe that's just the comforting thought because we're running from what the situation really is. Or it's the
easy route to take, and we don't want to make the hard decision.
Exactly. They ever tell you, no go through the shortcut,
Yes.
Because a lot of sneak the through there. But it's the shorter route to getting to where you want to go. The honest part of it is that snake the through there. It's dangerous. So don't get upset with me because I'm telling you what I think is best for you. Appreciate the fact that I'm looking out for you. And this is with divine guidance. But it says, it spoke to our intuition. Intuition, now you feel like that gut feeling. Like, boy, I got a good feeling and not forgot through the cars, traffic one block up.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot, especially at Belize and school time. But it's about the guidance, man, that feeling within, and the fact that there are people who will tell you what's best, and then you'll learn from that, and that is what you're going to share.
My question to you this morning is, who would you consider to be that person that guides you, or who you really and truly trust their guidance?
Oh, my wife.
I love that.
Yeah, she right there. Speaking of that, I trust nobody else but the folks at the Weather Bureau, especially the chief, the man on the line right now, to tell us exactly what the weather is going to be like. Chief, morning.
Good morning.
And how are you, sir?
I'm doing good, thank you.
There we go. Man sound like a two Johnny cake. That's all right, too. That's all right. But let's talk about the weather. We got to understand that it's going to be a cold front this weekend. Is that so? What is the general situation saying?
All right. A cold front is approaching Yucatan presently, and it will cross Belize tonight.
So if it's sent one letter...
tomorrow should be cool.
If you send a letter from the Yucatan to know, you'll get it tomorrow.
Tonight.
All right, so we're going to get that tonight. So, and then the 24-hour forecast, what should we expect?
Okay, for today, then we can expect sunny skies with cloudy spells. with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms developing mainly inland and over the south this afternoon. Tonight, skies will become cloudy with a few showers, some light rain, and isolated thunderstorms, mostly over the coast and offshore.
All right. And winds from?
Okay, winds today will be northerly to northeasterly at 5 to 10 knots, and seas will be light to chop. The winds will increase tonight, however, and become gusty, and a small caution will go in effect tonight.
All right. So while we've got that, and we should expect this cold front, the temperatures are going to be low, right? What should we expect with the highs
today.
and lows?
Not today. Highs today will be around 85 Fahrenheit, both inland and along the coast, except only 78 degrees up in the mountains. The lows tonight will be 68 along the coast, 64 inland, and 60 degrees up in the mountains.
Oh my gosh, the chilly sub. All right, any watches, warnings you'd like to share with us, Chief?
There is none at the moment, but we have some fog, especially along the Western Highway and maybe the Hummingbird as well. Here at the airport as well, so drivers should be cautious.
Yeah. Sabrina did mention that all the fog is right there through Boom.
Okay.
Thank you, forecaster and Chief Derek Redun.
All right.
All right.
So now we know exactly what to expect. Like he mentioned that weather is actually heading our way. From the Yucatan area into Belize will be around this area sometime later on tonight. So it should be a little chilly tomorrow.
Well, I will tell you, John, I always look forward to the chill.
Really?
I like cooler weathers. I just don't like the wet. So I will say, if you do plan to go out, and you said that you did, I hope that you won't be too much outside.
I might have one plan.
You might.
Yeah. But yep, so let's get on into it. It's going to be a wonderful Friday. Fun Fridays are one of my favorites, and we'll be starting things off this morning with none other than Grace and you. We'll be inside that kitchen cooking up a storm. Let me see what they'll be cooking here. And I'll tell you when we get up to the kitchen. But Grace and you, that's going to be our first segment for this morning.
And we have our guest for the second segment, which is the Belize Hotel Association. They will be joining us to talk about the Belize Hotel Association 2023 guide launch. So we will be looking forward to hearing more about that.
Yeah, and we'll be closing things off with a little bit of entertainment. Did I tell you that on Fun Fridays, one are we for dance and stuff like that? Did I?
Well, I'm glad that you volunteered, John. Thank you so much for that. I look forward to seeing your performance. I know that you are a great dancer.
I love that you said that too, but those who do back-to-backs, the person who does that, that's the person who normally dances. So we should be seeing you later on, because we'll have some entertainment in. Yastalia and Amar will be in. They'll be talking about their new music video. It's called Juice.
Ooh, John, I look forward to seeing the juice that you will be spitting.
All right, so that's what we've got lined up for you. We're going to take the break. When we come back, we'll be inside that kitchen cooking up a storm. What are they going to do? We'll tell you when we come back. Stay with us.
After a rough week of school, Jake and his friends decide to treat themselves to frozen coffee. And since they don't have cash on them, they decide to use eCash. With eCash's geolocation feature, Jake can easily find the nearest coffee spot. With eCash's built-in option to split bills, Jake can pay the bill and his friends can reimburse their portion of the bill. Jake scans the merchant's code and confirms payment. Jake then views his transaction history and taps on the transaction recently made, then taps the Split the Bill button, where he selects the Evenly option to evenly split the bill. The application splits the bill automatically. His friends receive and accept the request. Geolocation and splitting the bill via eCash makes Jake enjoy his digital lifestyle.
Today we're here shopping at B-Mart. Today we're making the green super smoothie. Let's get after it.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 Belize teams do whatever it takes, go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 Belize on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because news is now everywhere, all the time, and so are we.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind-the-scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see, and the climate's changing.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in safeguarding our community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video, or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
Welcome back. It is a fun Friday and we're getting things started with none other than Grace and you. We're inside the kitchen and I like the, this kitchen.
Yes, but it smells great in here as well, John.
But you're new. You're not new? Oh my goodness. You know what?
He said new to you. He said new to you.
Yeah, there we go. This is Karina, by the way. This is Karina. Wow. And that guy over there, Tyler. That's Tyler. But guys, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
So we had made mention, Sab, that we'll be cooking up a storm, but I didn't know what we're going to cook. So Karina, what we gonna cook this morning?
Well, we have the tuna and egg omelet sandwich, or well, it doesn't have to be a sandwich.
So you could actually papa some and eat that traditional. Yes. You get a bread, then you watch maybe a Murder She Wrote or something. you know that series, and you're eating that, and then you're popping off things, and so that's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
All right, ingredients. What do we have?
We have red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, tomato, onion, grease, tuna, shredded light in water.
Okay,
and then we have,
that's what I was going to ask. What type are we going with?
Shredded light in water.
Shredded light?
Yeah.
So you don't go to I like that. So I don't know you had a shredded light.
Yes, we have
shredded dark.
No.
Yeah. So what? It's okay. Give us.
Does that mean like the consistency? Like it's finer? Okay,
Yes.
got you.
All right.
We have shredded light in water, shredded light in oil. We have chunk light in water and chunk light in oil.
Okay. So I'll tell you this much. I'm a really big fan of your tunas. And I eat a lot of tuna because I love the amount of protein that you get from it. And I make a lot of tuna salads. So I am looking forward to seeing how you will be putting this in eggs because I've never tried that.
Yeah, never.
All right,
you know
let's
what?
see that.
There's so many things that we come into this kitchen with, and I didn't even know. Like, you know, there's so many things, but I still have the challenge for them, and that is to make a potted meat tacos.
I totally forget about the first.
All right, so let's get it. We've got our ingredients. We've got red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, tomato, onion. We've got our
Chunk light in water.
shredded light
sorry.
tuna in water. We've got eggs, and of course, we've got the secret ingredient. Anybody could tell me about that?
Miss Karina. I would think.
Since Karina, the most important person in the kitchen, to kind of feel bubble.
Yeah.
What the secret for everything is the coconut oil.
oil.
All right, so let's get the bubbling. Let's get the bubbling. First things first, start the stove. The stove not start yet. Oh my gosh! All right, so we're going to start the stove. And you know what? We want you to pay attention, close attention to these recipes because trust me, these are quick, they're easy. And also on the table, if you don't know what this says, Saba, no, you know what this. We have no, but we actually have the seasoning, the Mahler seasoning. We've got pimienta negra and also sazon completa.
So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how you use those because I'm usually just a salt and black pepper girl. So I've never actually put those types of ingredients in my eggs. So that's looking good for me too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so let's do it. First things first.
Crack the eggs.
Crack the egg. All right.
Would you like us to help you with anything?
Yes.
Well, you know what? It's up. You trust me. You want to dance later.
No.
All right, so let's put that up there to get some heat. All right, and then we're gonna. She's so careful in the kitchen. My gosh.
I'll tell you
If
this
you
much,
want,
John.
you
When you're
can
on
crack
TV, you make sure you be completely clean. But you know when you do like cook home, you do crack the egg on the table, bust that open.
I have a way though that when I'm in my kitchen, I always have a piece of paper towel. Yes. Hey! That's even the cameraman like that. All right, so first things first, we crack the eggs, so we put them in here. All right, so there we go. I could hear it when one shell drop in on the egg. All right. Now to judge me, Sam.
I'm not.
I said, how much are they? 2?
If you want.
All right, so we're going to get 2. One for Tyler or one for Sam. There we go. Yes. 2.
There's your whisk.
All right, so when I whisk it, we the bubble or Sam?
All right.
See, I don't know if you use this girl, I know if you use one fork.
Me too, I will say. I'm a fork girl. So what seasoning are we working with here?
This is black pepper, pimienta negra.
Pimienta negra. All right, so we put a little bit of that to mix things
So you
up.
guys put complete seasoning.
What I do.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
Well, guys, try this complete seasoning in your eggs.
I know people who use, you ever had curry eggs?
No.
You don't watch me like that.
I mean, you think that eggs are yellow already, you know? So
Yeah, but then you want to have a curry. Curry egg.
Have you tried it? Is the question.
You know, I've listened to people who've done it. I haven't tried it as yet.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it as yet. All right, so what are we going to do? I don't beat the egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to stop beat the egg though.
I can stop it? Okay.
Yes. And then you put.
I know people will reel up the egg before they beat it. All right. So in the frying pan, we've got the secret ingredient, which is actually the coconut oil, greased coconut oil. We just put the onion, sweet pepper, the both bell peppers actually red and yellow, and the tomato. All right. So let's move this one. All right. So we move the bucket.
And of course, just to mention again, Karina's secret ingredient. It seems like everything's a secret tonight, or sorry, this morning, but I'm usually the night girl.
Yeah,
but it seems like the secret ingredient from her side is sazon completa, which is complete seasoning. And of course, it's all by Grace.
All right, so Mahler, sazon completa. All right, so while we're doing this, you know what? It's the tradition, right? Tyler will tell us what is or what we have on the market that are on specials.
All right.
Yeah. Well, being that the year has just started. We still have the promotion that we had in December. So you still have chances to get those. We have our in-store promotions in major supermarkets, but we mainly focus in the city on Publix, the Publix stores. We have, you buy a box of coconut powder, you get 3 sachets free extra. You buy 2 sardine or mackerel, you get 1 free.
Okay.
You buy the 600 ml coconut oil, you get the small one like that free.
Free?
Yes. You get a whole extra bottle free.
And we love coconut oil.
Oh, yes.
We have the corned beef. You buy the corned beef, you get a sachet of coconut powder free.
Perfect for your pot of corned beef. You know, to mix that with your white rice,
I
right?
love corned beef.
Yes.
Trust me.
We have coffee, Grace coffee. You buy a bottle of Grace coffee, you get a Betty condensed milk free as well.
Okay,
so you can find these in all major stores countrywide. In the city, you can find them at Twins, Publix, all the major stores.
All right. So there we go. Now you know what the specials are. So what next, Karina?
Well, I'm going to separate. Well, not separate, but just probably part this off because I feel like it's too much.
Okay.
Really? You want to take some out?
Yes.
Oh, let's do it then. Yeah, let's take them out.
I'm not sure if Sabrina is
like her one.
Girl, I love my.
Yeah, nice. You don't have to take out anymore. That's nice.
Maybe Tyler likes.
Yeah, he just likes
I'm not gonna give you
I love vegetables.
All right, so there we go.
Okay, so I think this is.
All right, that's enough. Well, just about half. Just about half. Yeah, you can put on right aside there.
So really, I think what you're saying is you put in the amount of vegetable that you prefer.
You prefer. All right.
Some people like only the eggs, no veg in it. There you go.
All right.
I could
What you
go with
prefer?
either.
All right, so we just dab this, you know. I've never done one of this. I've never done one of this. You know.
That's what the kitchen is for.
I know people must have probably watched me funny, because I've never cooked. I've never cooked tuna.
Never cooked tuna?
Never ever cooked tuna.
Well, there's a first for everything.
Yes, sir.
A first for everything.
All right, so there we go. What I need for the next?
I'll tell you this much. It smells great.
It smells good.
It smells really good.
Very.
Okay.
So how do you, when it comes to tuna, what, you cook it till it brown, or how do you?
Again, preferred. How you like it? Do you like it brown, just half, or?
Well, I don't know how I like it.
Well, you'll know this morning. You'll find out.
All right, so let's, the peanut right there.
Is this okay, Sab? This one is for you.
Is perfect. Thank you very much. I
love it.
Okay.
All right, so next.
The egg, just.
All right, so put the egg, the entire thing.
Well, you know what? Since it's for me, I feel really honored to know that John is cooking for me this morning.
I got you, Sabrina. I got you.
Special.
Yeah. All right, the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I have to do the whole thing.
There we go.
Okay, I haven't had breakfast yet, so we will eat big.
Yeah. You know, I don't like egg waste too, so I will scrape on out. Whoa. Yeah, you know how it is. Back in the days, we used to use a thumb. You know how to do that, right?
Your thumb?
Your thumb, yeah. Yeah. You do it like that. Yeah, everything come out. Yeah, that's a classic style. Classic way. All right, there we go.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it smells good too. Yeah. I love it. I love it. And like I mentioned, we want for folks to follow these recipes, and because they're very easy. And a lot of the times you ask people, when you eat today? Oh, I don't know. You're not tired. I eat the same thing over and over. Well, these are great recipes for you.
And I mean, just to add to that, John, we were talking about the fact that I used to just eat the plain tuna as like a salad because it's primarily protein filled. But if you're eating this with an egg as well, this is the perfect breakfast to make for someone that's really taking on a new fitness journey and you want to take on more protein in your meals, right?
That's true.
So definitely try this if you're really looking for a healthier option as well. Not only tasty.
Well said, Sab. I could tell you that much, man. The folks who work out a lot, this is one of their go-to, because it's very rich in protein. All right, so what next, Karina? Because you look like you wonder how you want to flip this. All right, well, you got this. You could have me in the bottom.
You want to do it so I make the mistake and then you don't look bad because we don't want to get tired.
I don't remember to look at it like that, but
she's like, Karina, go back to work. Karina, you can't flip an egg.
Manager, Karina can't flip an egg. That's the conversation there.
You know what? We had just said a scrambled we want in the first.
Yeah, we wanted scrambled. Yeah.
Scrambled I want.
It's just the
the amount of veg.
All the richness. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Flip.
All right.
Well, I love scrambled eggs too.
So yeah.
You do the honors and scramble.
You know what, guys? This is what happens. There's no mistake in cooking.
All right.
You just scramble it.
So we are just changing the entire recipe. It's not an omelet anymore.
You know what? People from village say. You go down the same way. The same way. And this is exactly what I wanted, Karina. So you did a marvelous job. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Kitchen again.
More Kool-Aid, not rice and beans.
Yeah, it's still going on.
All right, so there we go. This is a fairly easy recipe. We've got bread already. And what are we going to do with the bread? Bread just like that?
Toasted.
Oh, so we are told where? Right in here, too? Sweet.
All right, nice.
Oh, we got to have a thing over there, too.
You want us to get that pot going? Sure.
Look, I'll tell you what.
The only thing I want embarrass myself right now, so I can't use light on stove.
Seriously?
I can't.
Look, bring that plate that ready. This is ready. Yes. And we could actually use this as well.
All right.
So let's do that. Yeah. All right. So bring the plate over there.
That looks wonderful.
Yeah, done by none other than Sabrina.
And John and Karina.
Sabrina. All right, so let's put this
I could hold this.
All right,
and
so then we check this out. You see how fancy that? You see how fancy I did that, man?
I had to tell you.
Fancy. You can't cook like that and then eventually not use your Italian.
So this is the next thing, right? I know we're on television and I have to really do the ladylike thing, but I like my bread bono. I like toasted bread, next to black.
All right.
Exactly. I really take that to a next level, but I'll try to have a pretty looking bread this morning.
So Tyler, once again, while we're toasting the bread, the specials really quick so we could get that over with.
Well, the specials are you buy a box of coconut powder, you get 3 free.
Box of coconut powder, you get 3 of the Belize sachet.
Oh,
okay.
You buy a corned beef, you get a 25 gram sachet free, the smaller one. You buy the 600 ml coconut oil, you get the smaller one free. You buy coffee, the Grace coffee, you get Betty condensed milk free as well.
All right. So you want this here? All right. The yeg is there. All right.
And also, John, we have a very good sale that we do with 88 and Sam's Mini Mart, where you can find chubby.
Oh!
Yes, the chubby juice for the kids, like when it's back to school.
Yeah.
You could find a case of chubby at Sam's or 88 or our office for $15 plus tax. So it's like basically 16 change there about.
Okay. Yeah, for 24, ain't it?
Yeah, 24 comes in, and it's assorted as well. So
all right. Yes. All right. So now we know exactly what to do. How many bread they come?
It's not coming the way
I want
it.
Oh my God.
We'll take it like this.
I've never seen anybody stir toast bread.
Well, you know why it's thick.
All right.
You don't want to stick, then you flip it.
Fancy kitchen, I love it. When we're winding down the segment, it's a very fairly easy recipe.
We'll just settle with this.
We've got the tuna, egg infused with tuna or tuna infused with egg. The recipe was easy.
With egg.
Egg and tuna.
So it was bell pepper, red and yellow bell pepper, onion, sweet tomato. All right, we use the tuna, which is actually the shredded light
in water.
Yes. 2 eggs, coconut oil. We season the eggs with
sazon completa and pimienta negra.
All right, and that was it. And you mix it up.
Yeah.
Like salt and pepper. Was a great one. Bring them bread here, man. Look where. Yeah. There we go.
15-minute breakfast.
Yeah, 15
actually,
minutes. Oh, less than 15
quick.
actually. Less than 15, and that's the way it is. I'm not gonna put the Lee Brown side away. I sab.
Yeah.
All right. So that was it. That's it right there.
And if you want to go extra special, you have people that like cheese on there.
Yes.
They spread the cheese over for true. That's true. And that was it. Voila. Level. That was great, man. Thank you guys so very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
It was a great recipe. And I'm sure that Sabrina will be trying this one.
Yes.
It was a great time inside the kitchen. Remember, you follow along with these recipes and, hey, change things up a little bit because we've got nothing but the best here. All right? We're going to take a break. When we come back, of course, it will be with reps from the Belize Hotel Association. They've got something going on. We'll tell you when we come back. Stay with us.
We are buying and selling Grace Kennedy products for 20 years, more or less.
For more than 20 years, we are selling the Grace Kennedy products. I think the availability of the products is some of the things that Grace have very well developed, and the quality and price.
And when a customer comes in your business, they ask you, do you have the Grace products? It sells more than the other products.
The Grace coconut powder, that one is one of the fast seller items from Grace, and is part of our top 10 items.
Up to their salespeople. They are very attentive when they come to your store.
It's a very good partner for us. All the time they're open to do different things.
Then my grandchildren, when they eat, Mamita, I want Grace ketchup. I would congratulate them on their 40th anniversary.
You are doing very good. We are having a great relation for years.
And tell them to continue the good work that they have been doing with all the Grace products.
My name is Fabian Chang from Maria Chang and Sons Company Limited. I want to wish Grace Kennedy a happy 40th anniversary.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
Every year, Belize loses thousands of acres of forest to wildfires. These fires threaten human livelihoods and property, destroy forest products, and endanger wildlife. Large amounts of smoke produced by wildfires can have serious impacts on our immune system and our respiratory and heart health. However, fires that are well planned and controlled can be beneficial to ecosystems and agriculture, while protecting human health and property by reducing the buildup of high-risk fuels, such as tall dry grass and dead trees. Ultimately, this can reduce the risk of wildfires. If you engage in the use of fire, please do so responsibly. You should always have a plan and a backup plan to avoid starting a wildfire. This includes monitoring weather patterns to avoid burning on very hot, dry, and/or windy days. Be a good neighbor by informing persons in your community that you are planning to burn. Have the right tools, enough water and manpower to control the fire. Also, never leave a fire unattended. Always ensure that you put it out properly. Fire management training in the central Belize area is available through your local NGO network. Contact the Belize Zoo at 613-4966 or education@belizezoo.org for more information. Do your part to protect life, health, and our natural resources.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in safeguarding our community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 Belize teams do whatever it takes, go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 Belize on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because news is now everywhere, all the time, and so are we.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind-the-scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's daily obituaries, honor in life and reverence in death.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes, and we're moving now into our second segment, Sam.
Yes.
It's going to be great. We came from cooking up a storm, and that was great. But I'll tell you what, you see that recipe can be found in some hotels as well. You get where I come from?
I completely agree with you, John.
Speaking of the hotels, now we've got the Belize Hotel Association reps in with us. They're actually launching the 2023 guide. Now, every time you're in a plane or you're in, you get one of these things, then you actually get to see the entire country just by flipping the pages. The pros are in to tell us all about it. Reynaldo Malik, my brother, he's the president of the Belize Hotel Association, and also Monica Lopez, marketing coordinator at BHA. Guys, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Morning, John. My name is Serena.
No, the last time we had a conversation, I think, while I was here, you were on some Zoom. Great background and everything, this guy. I'm telling you, a great background, because that is what he does, market stuff. Let's talk about this guy, guys, and primarily about the Belize Hotel Association. Let's talk about what that is and how the work transcends from there. Let's talk about that.
Well, overall, the Belize Hotel Association is the oldest tourism organization in the country. And it represents, as the name would indicate, it represents the collection of hotels, resorts, lodges, islands, etc. Throughout the country. We provide services along the lines of there's advocacy. For instance, as president of the BHA, I sit on the board at the BTB,
Okay.
so I get to help shape policy and connect between the private sector and the government.
Yeah.
We also heavily involved in marketing Belize as a destination and our membership in particular.
Yeah.
Not every hotel in the country is a member, but when we market Belize, there's no denying that everybody benefits from that.
Yes, everyone wins.
Exactly. We also we do other things. In the guide, you'll see reference to our scholarship program as well.
Wow.
Yes, very robust one, and we had a really great year last year, and we're hoping to push that up some more. We connect membership. We have both hotel members, and we also have what we call allied members, which are a collection of companies and businesses in the country that provide services to the hotels to allow the hotels to be what we are.
Yeah.
And we try to connect member-to-member benefits between those two segments of our membership as well.
Yeah, at the onset of the pandemic, it didn't look too great for us. As a matter of fact, didn't look too great. It never looked good, none at all. But while it was like that, Ray and Mons, we started to push local tourism. And Belizeans started to flock to different resorts and hotels within the country. I want to get a sense of what that is like for Belizean-owned hotels, simply because Belizeans might not want to necessarily, especially for a long weekend, like, no. People want to go across, so they want to go, so they want to leave the country. What are we seeing with local tourism with respect to Belize hotels?
Well, I can speak for myself, because aside from being the president of the BHA, you can't become the president if you're not a member, all right, and represent and be working in the industry. So I can speak for myself and other colleagues that have their hotels. That trend, and I'll say this, and you use the term Belizeans started to flock to hotels in Belize. I'm not certain that there were more visits than there were already there, because if you look at, for instance, your Easter break, your other long weekends like the one that's upon us right now, that's always been a thing for Belizeans. What happened was that because the borders were closed, we lost that ability to go to the Playa, the Cancun, the Tulum. So that money stayed in country, and it stayed in country for a very long time because the Mexican border going back in and out really did not become a thing until second quarter of last year. So in the meantime, in interim, that dollars stayed within the country. What I think happened is that people started to look around and started to spread their wings a little bit more within the country. So for instance, the Mountain Pine Ridge lodges and resorts back there became a big thing because all of a sudden people remembered the Mountain Pine Ridge, and what helped them as well was that the road was being paved. So now access into the region was completely
nice,
within everybody's grasp, even if you had a little car, which before that you
couldn't make it through there with a car.
You're not going to go past Georgeville with that, right? So no, the access was there. So I think that yes, what it did was it allowed other people to get a portion of the pie of the local market. And now, because it forced us to recognize and go back to our geography that most of us slept through in primary school, right? But because we then realized that there was more than San Pedro and more than Placencia and more than Hopkins, then people started like, wow, there's a lot. You go up north, you go through Orange Walk, you go through Corozal. I mean, there's lots of different attractions up there. One of the best places, and they're not a member, but I want them to be a member.
Of course, you know, highlight.
Orchid Bay.
I was just going there, Ray.
Yeah. You know, so I mean, and I got to know about them because I followed one of our contributors, Khadija. They were doing a little tour around the country, she and her entire team, and they were going to different resorts and making things. And that's one of the places they went. They're like, where is this place? You know? So I mean, what COVID did, really, I call it the Great Reset in a number of different ways. And one of those things, it forced us to realize that people pay thousands of dollars to come to Belize. We live here. And we weren't accessing the wonders of this country.
These nice places, you know what it is like, you know, and I talk about especially weekends like this, and I have to say it, man. I took a trip to Orchid Bay, and you go through Orange Walk, and you go to Copper Bank and these different villages, and my God, when you look, you know, heading that way to your right, there is this big, beautiful lagoon that, how this did I Belize? And you didn't even know. And when you get to that particular area, you have to cross a ferry, and it's just like, my goodness. Now, I'm just saying that from the standpoint of the beauty that we've got in this country.
I think we started to appreciate it more.
Yes. So let's talk about the guide now. I mean, this guide is nice. Mons, you've got to jump in here, man. This is beautiful, well put together. Let's talk about the guide. What can we find, and how did it come around?
Okay, so every year we do have the official guide. It's been every single year. It's part of BHA's mandate. It's one of our major marketing tools. Unfortunately, we hadn't had a printed guide since 2020. COVID hit, and then we went purely digital. This year we do have the digital guide and the printed guide. So this came about. This is hard work we decided to do it in-house. So it was created by myself and Nikita Hohenkirk, one of my directors. So she and I put in so many hours for this guide, for both the printed and the digital guide.
It looks great, I will say. I've literally been moving pages the entire time. Where can it be accessed first is my question.
Okay, so we have our guide is on our website. You can go straight to belizehotels.org, and as soon as you open the page, there's a pop-up. It'll take you straight to it. If you're on social media, you can go to our Instagram. It's right in our link in bio. You can just click it, and it'll take you straight to our guide. And you can access our digital guide, which is a little bit more user-friendly than this guide.
More interactive.
A lot more interactive. Like if you see, every single thing is clickable on all pages. Here we have each property gets one page on the digital guide.
Very nice.
So each picture, you click it. When you click a picture, a video plays of the property if they have one, so you actually get a view of the property and the experiences that each property offers. You can click their social media straight from their page, go to their Facebook, go to their Instagram, see more experiences, because everybody now is really into the Instagrammable moment. You want to see what pictures you can take to post and be like, look, I'm here in Belize. We have that, our personal ad, which is the national channel. You click that ad and you go straight to our channel on Twitch, because we do have a channel that plays constantly with all our ads of our members.
Everything is right on that. You click it, you can click the email. So if your inbox is connected to your phone, you're automatically you can send the property an email. Hey, I want to stay. What's your
You know, this is perfect for persons that are really just making that arrival into Belize via plane, and they're like, well, I'm just gonna wing it. Of course, we never recommend that, but if you don't exactly have a plan on where to go, what exactly you're gonna do, maybe for backpackers, I think this would be perfect to really get all that information. Is there any way that you guys have decided to perhaps have it on airplanes?
Not on airplanes yet, but the guide does travel. And that's the reason why we knew we had to get back a printed version of the guide. We had done digital last year only. And this year, like Monica said, we were doing digital and printed.
Yeah.
And the printed, that's the purpose of the printed. The print travels.
Okay.
So we're constantly getting calls from like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You know, we're going out to a mission. We need collateral.
Yeah.
The various consulates around the world, the high commissions around the world, everybody's always asking for the collateral to have in their waiting rooms, to take it to meetings with them so that they can show off Belize. And so this was absent, really. The BTB takes it everywhere they go with them as well. So this part, the print itself travels well. It's going to be in and around the border points, for instance, to your point, as backpackers are the ones that would be coming through the land borders. We would absolutely love for people to get on a plane, come into Belize, and this is seen yes. So that's something that's always in the work. Again, through the BTB, there's what is called the Airline Development Committee, or the Airlift Committee, which works with airlines, and we're hoping to leverage that connection through there to get it onto one or two of the last legs that fly into Belize as well.
But I tell you what, you know, one of the things I love most about it, and it's totally new school, it's actually, I actually saw the QR codes on there. So you could actually scan that QR code and on your phone, minding your own business, and you're actually flipping on exactly what's going on here. Tell us about that and the accessibility.
So the QR code actually is brilliant. I'm obsessed with it. I like stats as well, right? So the QR code, we have a new marketing tool, which is Guides on the Go. So we have tote bags that is part of our collateral as well. So we're taking them to trade shows, and everyone can use it. So it says adventure starts here, and it's a QR code, and it'll take you straight to our guide. So when you're right there, so when you're walking, if we give them out to tourists who come to see us in the trade shows, and they go to the supermarket, say they're at Walmart, and then you're just there picking your fruits, and you're like, hey, I want to go there. You can just take out your phone, scan the QR code, and it'll take you straight to our guide.
Oh wow, that's really good.
So we go to a lot of shows, as you would expect, and so. Just as when you go to the expo here and you walk around and you snag the stuff, you go there for the swag, right? And so we had swag at our booth as always, but then we realized that we needed something that wasn't just going to go home and disappear into a hole in somebody in a drawer somewhere. And we said, what's the go over there? Supermarkets are cutting out, giving plastic bags. You're having to show up with your own grocery bag. Now we said, that's it. Let's give them a bag, right? That you can walk around in the rest of the expo and swag other people's stuff with our bag, but our bag is not going to be inside. Our bag is going to be outside, over your shoulder, in your hand. We put the QR code on there. So imagine you're in the line at Walmart, right, behind somebody, and they have this really beautiful bag, and the QR code is right there. So they can't get a bag, but all they have to do is pull out their phone and without probably you even knowing, just scan the QR code on that bag. But you know what? We're up again.
Ray, I'm going a step further, because once you see Belize on a shirt, everybody is curious, especially going through those airports. I would rock a Belikin hoodie and go through these airports, and when they go to, oh my God, I know that. I know that. So I'll tell you what will be the next secret. A hat that says See Belize with the QR code, a shirt that says See Belize with the QR code. And you scan that, and bam, you did a yard. Nice, right? That would be a great one. So how do we compile the information, though? How can one be a part of, of the guide?
Okay, so for the properties, you do have to become a member of the Hotel Association to be featured in there. We do ask for contributions for articles. So this year it's all about traveling sustainably. So we did have articles from Louise Rowe, who is a travel concierge here. So she did Adventure Starts Here, which goes to your point of people maybe winging it. She has a whole article on things to do here in Belize.
Yes.
We have a shop locally article from Emilio Pereira and Khadija Salas Kaj. And right there with all the lionfish jewelry. And yes, we have it there. We have a wellness article by Stephanie Hitchcock. We have a traveling sustainably article by Oceana. So we asked them to contribute, and then they provided their articles. We also this year for the first time started paid ads. So you will see some ads where people help to sponsor. Like the back of our book is sponsored by Pact.
Okay.
So,
you know, I have to say that I really love that you made sure to mention the investment that you put in the people, the scholarship fund. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Tourists, locals, anyone that reads this guide, they can see that it's not only for persons that are visiting Belize, but it's also for the ones that are here and just generally interested in tourism. And I think that's wonderful.
One of my favorite spots I'm seeing in here, Ray and Mont, Chanchich Lodge. You ever been to Chanchich?
No.
Oh my God! Interesting in getting to these places.
Getting there is an adventure by itself.
Like how, like you ask the question, how they build this yacht? I swear, and these places are so nice. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm one of those hotel owners. I'm seeing this on Channel 5, and you know, I'd like to get my stuff in here. But first, like you mentioned, I've got to register. What do I do if like you say, COVID started a lot of stuff. And you know, Airbnbs and all these things are going on. So if I'm a hotel owner, I'm not a part of the Belize Hotel Association as yet, what do I need to do to register?
Well, on a daily basis, our membership drive is ongoing every day. We reached out, but like you just said, people can just reach out to us as well. But we're not just sitting back. We're out there where if you are not a member, we're calling. We're trying to get in the ear of a decision maker and say, hey, come to the association. Here are the services. Here are the benefits that you have with being one of our members. We have a secretariat. It's a full-time secretariat. We have a general manager. We have Monica, our marketing coordinator. And we can't go further without wishing our general manager, Naomi, hoping that she's doing better today. She's a bit under the weather this week, so we hope that she's doing better.
Now we got you, girl.
All right. And then we have our membership and services coordinator, Keisha. So she's the one that you'll be speaking to in the first instance about becoming a member. She'll walk you through everything. She does her spiel, you know, about what are the benefits of becoming a member. Then Monica trips in and then she starts saying, well, you know, if you're a member, then you get my services, and this is how I'm going to have you all over social media and advertising for you, and in this really, really beautiful book that we do, you know, and out at the trade shows. And I know a lot of the membership has lagged a bit, even before COVID. And one of the things when I don't mind saying this, when I started working at my present employer in tourism, and they said one of the first things that hit my desk was re-signing with the BHA, and for us it's not one member. I mean, it's every individual member of my portfolio is an individual member. And I said, that's a lot of money. What do we get? You know, and I wasn't convinced until I started participating and then ran to be elected on the board of directors. And then I was blown away at my first board meeting, like, wow, and I said, okay, well, so here's the issue. We do a lot. The members don't know. So we need to start getting this out to them, because then they'll be sold. They'll be like, this is a small investment to make, right? When we go to trade shows, this is one of the things that ex-members have said. Only the people that go to trade shows benefit. And I say, no, because when you get out to trade shows, first of all, if you go to a trade show right now, trade show participation by the other country, by our competitors, has ramped up significantly.
Really?
Okay. People are showing up out there with bartenders, chefs, mixing drinks. They come with a live band, with a group.
And I've seen we've also stepped up our game as well.
We've done it, but we have only done it at certain events. Like, for instance, the BHA and the BTB and a host of other members are on their way to Madrid next week, I believe, for Fitur, which is one of the largest concentrations of travel agents, travel advisors, wholesalers, etc. in the world. No, that when you go to that kind of show, you have a pavilion. Right? You have a booth. You don't have a booth at those. You have a pavilion. Now that is going to be spectacular. The thing is that while everybody only did it at that level of show, now our competitors are starting to do that at even the smallest of shows.
Yeah.
So now we have to catch up. So for instance, we have things, I was at a show in November, DEMA, which is for dives. It's specifically about diving. And we have a booth and everybody else, small little countries, Bonaire, St. Croix, they have a whole aisle, you know, and the participation is huge. And then we out there, we have about 8 different people, most of who are BHA members as well, but we're literally scattered to the 4 corners of the wind all over the place. So now we look disorganized. So immediately we had a meeting right there on the floor. Everybody came to the BHA booth. We talked together. We said, next year this can't happen. And we went over to the organizers because you have to sign up for the next year right away. We went over to the organizers and said, we need pavilion space. You know, so you're going out there, and to me, the most important thing you're doing is that you're staying front of mind in the travel for the traveler, because Belize is not the only jewel, right? We like to think so.
Jewel, you know.
We like to think so, right? But the fact of the matter is,
we've got competition.
Right up north, we have tremendous competition right up north. Costa Rica has now entered the market aggressively now on the tourism side of things, and then we're competing with the Caribbean as well. But as I like to say, everybody else in the Caribbean, the islands are all selling, they sell sun, sea, and sand. That's all they can sell.
We sell.
I sell sun, sea, sand, a reef, diving, snorkeling, Mayan sites, Jaguar Preserve, a zoo, culture, culinary. We sell, we have it all.
We have it all.
Right?
We have it all.
So we should be ruling.
You know what? You know, I love that you say that. You know, even though there are these nice Caribbean countries and whatnot, and of course we've got those, and you know, the Mexicos, we've got the Guatemalas. There is nobody who have got both feet or both their feet in different segments of the world. We're a part of Caribbean. We're a part of Central America.
One foot in the Caribbean Sea, one foot in the rainforest.
Exactly. Look. Fully English. That's our main language, and this is one of the reasons why people say, you know what, I'm comfortable going to Belize. So much so that what's the name of the guy, the travel guy? He was on the show a few times.
Which one? Passport Heavy?
Passport Heavy.
Yes.
He said, you know what, this place is actually so healthy that even single women or women who would say, you know, I want to travel by myself, could actually come here and feel so glad that they've done that because it is safe. But I want to throw this out, Mons and Mr. President. One of the biggest news network in the world, cable news network, or CNN, said that, you know what, Belize is one of the 23 best places to visit in 2023. When you heard that, what are your thoughts? And are we ready for such a thing?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
I think so. And I absolutely believe it. Well, part of my job is looking at trends. Right now, what everyone wants to do after COVID is local experiences. And everything you just said, we have everything. That people want to immerse themselves in culture.
And organic.
Yes, and we have almost 1,000 properties here in Belize. Like, it's not, yes, we have certain, but there's something for absolutely everyone. We have there's something for everyone. You can reef,
listen, our national occupancy average right now through the end of November is 28%.
Wow.
Okay? So when you ask if we're ready, hell yes, we're ready. We have a lot of empty rooms that we need to sell.
Still right now, yes.
You know, one of the things that I've become very passionate about, one of the tools that you use in the market is, in the tourism arena, is fam trips or familiarization trips. You bring people in and you impress them with Belize, and then they sell. The challenge that we've had is people come in and then they like a particular hotel A or resort A, and then they go back and they only sell that. But that's not the destination. The destination is the country. They go back and they sell one resort, one hotel in the country. That doesn't work for us. So then only a small smattering of that 1,000 hotels are getting all the business, because if you were to break it down, you look, like I said, national average is 28%, but then you have resorts, private islands that are running at 78 to 83% occupancy all year round. Right?
So we have to spread that out.
So, exactly. Well, no, I wouldn't use the word spread. What we need to do is get them to keep their 78 and their 80% occupancy, and then get those people that are only at 10 and 12% to now come up the 40 and the 50%.
40 and the 50%, yeah.
No, instead of spread, what we've done is make the pie bigger. And those slices are also becoming bigger as well for everybody, right? That's a challenge. We need travel advisors and wholesalers that will sell the country and everything and everyone that the country has to offer, and not just these specific big brand hotels that they like to see. You go anywhere in this country and there are really hidden gems all over the country.
Which brings me to this, Mr. President and Mons, again. We've heard the numbers for, I think it was yesterday in the newscast, if I'm not mistaken, from the statistical folks. And the numbers seems to be flourishing. What is the forecast from BHA?
Numbers can be misleading a bit, right? Through the end of November, the total number of overnight arrivals in 2022 was only back to 78% of 2019.
Oh, when compared to 2019?
When compared to 2019. We're only back to 78% of pre-COVID. Okay?
78%?
Yes. In fact, we're not even back to 2018 numbers yet. Wow. So when I said that we reset.
Yeah.
Right? Certainly, it's COVID was 2020. It's literally March is going to make 3 years ago. Doesn't feel like it, but
doesn't
it's been
feel like
3
it,
years.
Indeed, you're totally right.
So, some point we have to stop talking about that. We have to get out there. We have to continue to market. Like I said, people came in, other countries came into the hospitality sector when they realized they needed to do something else to bring themselves back up. So now we have more competition. Countries like St. Lucia and smaller islands in the further southern part of the Caribbean that weren't necessarily a factor before, now they're out there, right? Even Trinidad, which had more of a festival type tourism going on, now they're out there on the tourism all year round. They're at the dive shows. So we have more competition going on now. So we're not struggling. Right? I'm not saying that we're not struggling, but I'm saying that there is significant ground that needs to be made up to get us back to pre-COVID. So when you see us going to trade shows, when you see us out there, and by the way, a trade show is not a paid vacation. It's from 9 in the morning until 6 in the afternoon, and you're standing for 3 days in a row, all day talking.
So it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. You come back from those things, you need a vacation from that.
Yeah. A lot of people think that, when you guys go and represent us out there, especially outside of the country, they think, they get a free vacation and they come back with a new stamp on their passport. But we definitely respect the work that you guys do. And I look forward to seeing these booklets all over the place, hopefully. And
we did an initial quantity of how many?
So far, our first batch of printed is 1,000. We are printing more. And then so far, like the digital guide, I'm obsessed with stats. So I can see more where that is. So for instance, we've gotten views from Canada, Mexico, the States. We've gotten views Spain, because right now we're going to go to Spain, Ireland, United Kingdom. We're in views in Africa, Ivory Coast. We're getting views all over the world right now with the digital guide, so I'm really excited about that. We're everywhere.
It's downloadable as well. When you go on the site, you can download. She can track how many times it's been downloaded.
Oh, wow.
So
and we can track how many times our QR codes are scanned. We can see everything. So that's beautiful.
This is lovely.
It's lovely. It's modern, and I'm excited about it. I personally, I'm touching my mic, but I personally look forward to seeing it on airplanes, because I've seen booklets just like this when traveling as well. And I can just imagine how great it would be to have one of these in your home, taking it. This could be a souvenir, a gift to someone.
So how do you get one? Because folks might not want to, at old school, download nothing. And then fill up the phone. So how can I get one of these to just, have around and be able to showcase to my friends and whatnot? How do I?
I'd say the easiest way to get one is just to call the office.
Okay.
Just call into the BHA office.
Is it free of cost, or you have to pay for it?
No, these are free of cost.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, great.
These are free of cost. We figured out, one of the things we did this year successfully was figure out how to cover the costs of it without having to actually dip into our regular account.
Yeah, that's so nice.
We covered most of it, right, Monica?
That's nice.
We haven't done the final analysis, but I think we covered most of the costs, and now we're working with. We only did 1,000 copies initially.
Yeah, so the first batch is only 1,000 printed.
Right. So we're getting a little bit geeky.
We're distributing the 1,000.
But we are working with one of our members in country right now. They have the file and they're doing some test copies for us. I think we'll see those next week.
Yeah.
But to make sure that the quality is the same, and then we come in country to print another batch.
Okay.
And then we will stay in country not only this year, but again, we will stay in country to have these printed every year. At least I can guarantee that while I'm president that we will no longer print these abroad. These will get printed in country.
Right here at home. All right. We've got to wrap things up. We want to say a big thank you, though. Big thank you to you guys, because this is great. President Rinaldo Malik, president of the Belize Hotel Association, and Monica Lopez, who is a marketing coordinator at the Belize Hotel Association. Guys, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my God. Saba, I got mine. Oh no, Curtis Buck, right? I'm going to keep this one. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by two of Belize's hottest artists. We're talking Yastalia and Amor Mali. They've got a new music video coming out. You know what, Carl? Juice. We're going to talk about that when we come back. Stay with us.
Hello eCash user, the eCash app is now available in Spanish. Changing the language in your eCash app from English to Spanish is quick and easy. Let me walk you through the steps. First, open your eCash app. Enter your PIN. Tap the More icon at the bottom of your screen. Choose Security. Select Language. Tap on Spanish. Then re-enter your PIN. And that's it! Your eCash app is now in Spanish, and you can continue to enjoy your eCash digital wallet. Belize Bank's eCash app makes life easier.
Messi! Off goal! What a goal from Leo Messi! What an incredible strike from Leo Messi! Neymar and Messi is standing over this. Messi.
Great entertainment stays with you, and we bring you great entertainment. Next Gen, the ultimate digital experience.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind-the-scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Baby, you got the juice I need. Oh, me love it how you wind your waist for me. Girl, you're perfect to me. Girl, love how you do me in a bedroom. Girl, you are the one where me need you. Girl, you are the one where me need boo. Girl, you make me life complete. Complete. How you do it to me like this? Fight this, babe, I can't fight this. Ooh, heart done dropping out the fountain. Replace it, money counting. My heart done broke, girl, you don't know that me never pass up, me can't function. My heart done broke, and you don't know what it feels like. Baby, you got the juice I need. Oh, me love it how you wind your waist for me. Girl, you're perfect to me. Girl, love how you do me in a bedroom. Girl, you are the one where me need you. Girl, you are the one where me need boo. Girl, you make me life complete. Oh, you got the love.
I might get Spanish.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
We're having our own party
I
here.
tell you, candid up in here, candid up in here. Look, this one is all about Juice, the new music video. None other than Ahmadiya and Yastalia. New things, new things, new things. They're right here in front of us. Sabrina, check them out.
I know. I'm a little bit starstruck right
now.
This is great. Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining us.
Happy to be here.
Good morning. We're so excited to be here.
Yeah, we are happy to have you guys as well. As a matter of fact, when I saw the rundown yesterday, I said, what are you doing in a spot? Looking forward to. But the music video just bust, man. I mean, I think I've seen it once. It's going like wildfire as we speak. Let's talk about the collaboration of it, and then we talk about the music video. So, Jordan, I mean, Jordan, you're here, right?
Yeah.
That's my actual
name. That's
my government name.
Yeah, there we go. So, Amor, let's talk about things, man. How are things for you, and how did this collaboration start?
So, just to give a brief backstory, I've been doing music for 12 years. So
yeah.
it's been a long time, And I've been in the background.
Number one, guy 13. Yeah.
I've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've been in the background for most of it, to be honest. Working on production, working on getting the music sounding right. And so, you know, like the biggest thing for me, and you know, I kind of put that on her as well, is to keep the quality good. You know, that's what makes people, you know, realize this isn't Belizean music no more. This is global music.
Global music.
You know what I mean? So I've just been trying to craft that, and then in the last maybe 2-3 years, I got into vocals. Met her, and it just kind of worked.
Sweet, yes, jump in.
Yes.
What's up with this? I mean, we love it, Juice, and everybody love you guys' voice as well. So talk to us about your part of this thing.
Yes. So I heard we were in the studio, and then he was like, "I have this song," so I said, "I can hear it." So when I listened to the song, I really liked it, and then the lyrics just started to come, and then it flowed, and then we started to record, and then the song was just amazing.
So you guys, who wrote it? You write your side and he writes your side?
Yeah, that's how it works when we work together. He writes his own, I write my own, and it corresponds.
Yeah.
So right there in the studio,
I mean, we'll spend like 3 hours in there, and by the time the 3 hours done, it's done. You're ready for publish. Yeah.
Tell me something. Do you guys know when you have a hit on your hands?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
How do you reckon that?
I figure, you know what it is? It's good music's catchy music, right? And so when I leave the studio and it's still in my head, I'm like, that's a good song. You know what I mean? And I have it on my phone, so whatever I make on my computer, it goes to my phone. If I feel the need for playing it in the car, it's a good song. Yeah,
but I'll also play devil's advocate and say, you know, fisherman no say fish stink.
That's true. Absolutely, absolutely.
So is there like, do you guys play it to maybe, do you have a really tough critic that you know once they say good?
Right.
Most definitely. I would let like other members of my family listen to it because they're my family, but they won't, you know, be biased because this is my job. This is what I'm doing. So my biggest critique would most definitely be my sister. She's gonna tell me, you know, this needs to improve, this and that, and then that's my support system.
Oh, really nice.
Yes. But leave it up to social media though.
Well, of course. You know, then you get the voice of Belize, no?
And that raises a very good point because you guys do teases for your song.
Absolutely, all the time. All the time.
So you really take advantage of social media in that way.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't go anywhere without it.
Yeah.
Really. You can't. True. It's impossible. You know what I mean?
And then, so you guys recorded the song. How did the video come around?
That was actually her idea. Like,
when it was once I get a song that I really like, I'm like, we need to do a video.
Right.
This is what I want. This is what you know, we should do. And then like I asked Jordan, you know, what do you want for this video? He brought up his ideas, I brought up mine, and we just came together and correspond to make this video.
You must have these things with a team. Everybody. It's a collab with a lot of people, not just you guys and whatnot. So talk to us about your producers and your videographers and you know, who brought the story to life. Let's get these people
so in. Most definitely we got a lot of help from Candice Williams. He's our photographer.
Everybody know Candice.
There you go.
Yeah, and he helped with the directing and make sure everything looks right, the lighting, everything. Yeah, so it was really good.
Everything visual.
The location, special thank you to Old Belize. They gave us the opportunity to film there, and
it's
you know, everything was really beautiful, and they set up everything nice for us, so it was a lot of help.
Right.
I really loved as well that you have a sense of performing in the music as well. In the music video, it looks like you are dancing, and it's something actually choreographed. Can you talk to us about that?
So since, you know, I really wanted different concepts, something different coming to Belize, giving us, you know, like that global platform instead of, you know, just having the same stuff, this scene, that scene, one at a resort, one of just the landscape, different stuff we want now. So I contacted, you know, Miss Chriselle Gabriel for the choreography, and we actually came up with the choreography the day before filming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the day before. But everything collaborated so well, and it came out very beautiful.
So tell us, what is Juice about?
What's
the song about? Are we doing like healthy juices? Are we doing like fruit juices, green juices? Talk to us.
What juice about?
So, okay. So I made this song long before she heard it. And it was for a different artist. And, you know, we just never moved on it. But turns out the song's actually about, so most of my music are like love story type stuff. You know what I mean? So it's you know, most of the time, more often than not, it's a love story behind the song. More often than not. But for the most part, I mean, you know, there's me, there's a girl, you know, I'm like, yo, I need this girl. You know what I mean? And so that's pretty much the concept of most of my music, to be quite real with you.
Like, I'm the spice in your life that you need, like stuff like that.
So juice in this sense
it's like somebody that you know you love. You know what I mean? It's like somebody that you adore, essentially.
Oh, that's so nice, man. I mean, we hear about I think people use the word sass or something to that extent now. You know.
We have to make new words all the time. The new lingo. You know what I mean?
So the new lingo now is juice.
There you go.
Is there a favorite line in the song that you guys really love that you may have written and said, oh my god, this is like perfect?
Well, for me, it would be like my high notes, like not just the words, but like the way how I projected my voice. So those are my favorite parts when I use a lot of my vocals. Most definitely.
That's a hard question though, because it's because I mean, when you write a song, you love it's like your baby. You know what I mean? You love every part of it. But I think the most unique thing would be like the melody itself, you know, the way it makes you feel. That's like the most unique thing about it, really.
You know, I have so much respect for artists, especially musicians, because this is no easy job trying to find a new sound every time. And when you're an artist, a singer, a musician, a producer, you have to make sure it's
it's different every time.
Every time.
You don't want, you know, a lyric from your last song kind of popping up in this one, even though you really love that one. That's why I was asking, is there like
this one rhymes more, but you still have to find something
different. Exactly. So is that a struggle, finding a different sound or finding different lyrics or telling a different story every time?
Yeah, sometimes yes. Like when it comes to finding the beat, I always want something upbeat that people are gonna gravitate to. So that's most definitely something difficult because we have to go through like a process of listening to multiple different beats to see, you know, what we like. And every time we have to write a different song, we have to come up with different concepts, different ideas. What is this gonna be about? So yeah, sometimes it's a lot of work and a lot of time, but we get it done and make sure that everything's quality.
And I also think you're a pretty new artist as well.
Yes.
And you seem like you're exploring different sounds. Does it get scary experimenting?
Well, most definitely, but you know, you want to try different things to show people, you know, I can do this, I can do that, and this, So it's just getting exposure and doing new stuff so people can see your talent.
All right. All right.
Yeah. So that's so sorry. I mean, you got your only mind things going on.
For sure.
But at the same time, guys, you know, for a lot of people, they might feel that writing music might not be a job or an art.
Right.
How artistic is it to get music going on and putting words to rhyme and stuff like that? Is it hard?
Well, that's a really good question.
I consider you guys poets.
That's a good question. I'll tell you what, right? So there are times, there's actually a term for it. It's called writer's block.
Yeah.
And there are spells, it could be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months where you've got nothing.
Just gone.
There's nothing up there. You know, because you've just burnt yourself out. So it's like you have to strike while the iron's hot. When the ideas come and you've got it going on and it's like, okay, we got to work today, we got to work now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's hard because sometimes there's absolutely nothing. And so there's some value to it. Because when it's there, you have to just grab it. And if you don't, then it's gone.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'd also think that when you're a new artist or an artist in general, the hope is to never fade out.
Correct.
So you have to constantly be thinking of new ways to
stay relevant.
Within this industry, do you write for people and people write for you and you guys perform those? How does that work?
I've never like ghostwriting. I've never taken lyrics from somebody. I've never provided lyrics to anybody. Me personally, I don't. That's just my thing. I don't really like doing that. But you can, and I don't see. I mean, back in the day, it was like really taboo. Nobody used to like that.
Yeah.
But now it's more accepted. You can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You still have to perform the song.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have to vocalize on the song.
It's still your voice.
So yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Personally, we just write everything. As far as everything I've done and her, everything is ours.
So this is a new thing on the block, but with you guys, is the iron hot? Do we have something else coming up and going on?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Check this out.
Yes, most definitely. We'll be having a launch party tomorrow at Shisha actually for a song that I released 2 weeks ago called Champagne. Yeah, it was for Stig's Etrevu Champagne. So we'll be having the launch video tomorrow and the video will be dropping as well soon.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
At Shisha.
Yes.
At Shisha.
What time?
I'm not sure about that as yet. Yeah.
What time? I mean,
well, you know what time we usually go at Shisha, you know.
9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
What can we expect? Will you be performing the song? Will you be?
Most definitely.
Do you have any, say, surprises? Will you be doing any choreographed dancing? What can we expect in your performance?
Well, choreographed dancing. I usually always dance in my whenever I'm performing. Yeah. So all of the artists will be performing. You know, me, Stig, all of the others. You know, so it will be very fun. People should come out. They'll get a sense of everyone's different style on the rhythm. So it's something completely different.
I have another question. We know that she'll be performing shortly, but my question, because you guys are young, so how do you try to balance this nightlife? Because that's what you do, man.
Yeah.
You guys are performing artists. You're everywhere every weekend. So it's tough. It's grueling. I could say this as a host myself. Every weekend I'm with us, don't we?
Correct.
How do you balance this?
Well, for me, I mean, I'm self-employed, so I don't like talking about my work too much, but I deal with real estate and stuff like that. So I do that during the day. You know what I mean? So I've got the night. to do, you know, the club stuff and the meet and the greets and stuff like that. So and it's really flexible. The real estate stuff's really flexible for me. So I've got time.
Yeah, you got some time.
It's a bit harder for her.
Talk to me about it.
But I make it work. I go to school and during this Christmas I was on internship, so I was working at Travelers for school. But it was very difficult because I had to do that, and then I wanted to do videos, so I just had to make everything work and just balance out the time.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's how I work.
It's hard, but
I think it really shows when you're passionate about something.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna
find the time.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And speaking of passion, we know that you're passionate about performing, and so we want for you to perform. Get up out your seat and go right at it. While we chit chat with this guy, so what's going to be on the horizon for you? What's next for you?
I got big collabs coming.
Okay.
With some Belizean artists, some pretty big Belizean artists. I don't want to drop anything too much right now, but we got some stuff coming for sure.
Yeah.
More videos to be expected as well.
Yeah.
So we've got stuff going on. We've got very well plans. We have plans for ads as well. So you'll see us around.
Where are you going to be this weekend?
This weekend, I'm probably going to be at Shisha.
All right. And of course, we know that Yastalia will be at Shisha as well.
There you go.
It's going to be great. And the weekend is going to be a fine one with Belizean artists, host of Belizean artists right there at Shisha.
You have to come out.
In terms of wrapping this segment up, Yastalia is going to grace us with one of her tunes. And when we come back, of course, we'll be wrapping things up for the day. Yes? Kick up those, my girl. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
No text me, no call me, no ring me phone. Missing in action, none in the trash and jumping your whip, accelerate, cause we are elevate. Too quick with it, can't catch my style, can't beat my flow. Them I try imitate, but them too slow. Can't test me, cause me not into this, me not into tricks, or the politics. Don't get me in the mix, so not try come diss me, yeah. Not smile with me if you not rate me, not try come back if you lost me. Cause I'll be popping champagne. Domando êtes-vous? I'm done tripping on you. I'm done tripping on. I'll be popping champagne. Domando êtes-vous? I'm done tripping on you. I'm done tripping on. Yo, perf. Brand new style with a brand new feel. Ready for get in at the party scene. Pop champagne with me dogs too real. Cause we ready for party, so grab everybody. Cup in the sky, drink up till the morning. Day and night, yeah, they can't stop we. You don't know we ready for mash up the scene. Can't catch my style, can't beat my flow. Them I try imitate, but them too slow. Can't test me, cause me not into this. Me not into tricks, or the politics. Don't get me in the mix, so not try come diss me, yeah. Not smile with me if you not rate me, not try come back if you lost me. Cause I'll be popping champagne. Domando êtes-vous? I'm done tripping on you. I'm done tripping on. I'll be popping champagne. Domando êtes-vous? I'm done tripping on you. I'm done tripping on. I'm done tripping on you. I'm done tripping on you, tripping on you, yeah. I'm done tripping on you, I'm done tripping on you, I'm done tripping on you, you.
Guys, don't forget to tune in. Go on YouTube, look up Champagne Juice Yastalia.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
So the doctor has given me 5 days off. How do I get paid from Social Security?
This is how Social Security works for sickness benefits. First, you must check that you qualify. You must be between the ages of 14 and 65. You must be employed when you got sick. You must be an insured contributor. Have made 50 paid contributions. Have made 5 paid contributions within 13 weeks immediately before getting sick. To ensure that your processing goes smoothly, be sure to complete and submit your claim form within 4 days of the first day of illness.
Thanks, I get it now.
Social Security, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 Belize teams do whatever it takes, go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 Belize on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because news is now everywhere, all the time, and so are we.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind-the-scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
We are back, just like that we're back, and we've come to the end of our show for today. Look, we had a great start to the morning, man. Great conversation, great eye-opener. I really and truly appreciate every time we get to read it, because I feel like it speaks to me, you know. And then we got things started with Grace and you, cooked up a storm. I know that your breakfast will wait for you.
Yes,
what are your thoughts?
Yes, man, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I mean, I personally really enjoyed the Grace and You segment because we were able to see how to really make eggs with tuna.
Yeah.
And like I was saying in the first segment, I think it's a great meal for persons that are really trying to pack up on that protein.
Yeah.
And it smelled really delicious because of all the ingredients. We had coconut oil, courtesy of Grace. And also, did you know that you can season your eggs with complete seasoning? I
didn't know. You know, there are a lot of people who season eggs different ways. And,
exactly.
And like I tell you, I've had one of my brethren. He put what is his name? Curry. You know.
Yes, we were talking about curry eggs.
You know, and you know, there are different people who they do a lot of stuff. There are some people who would put food coloring just to have a different look, but that doesn't deter the taste. The taste is the same, you know. And so.
And of course, with Grace, we can expect
there's so many things with
taste.
Them. Then we want to say a big thank you to the Belize Hotel Association. The president was in with us, Reynaldo Malik, along with Monica Lopez, who is the marketing coordinator at the Belize Hotel Association. Look, they've just launched this, Mortimer. They're right here. This is the launch copy of the official accommodation guide 2023 for Belize.
And really and truly, this guide,
it's so nice. It's beautiful. Every time you turn a page in it, there's something about a hotel. There's something about this country that is unique to this country. It's right there on the screen. You want to get yours. There is also QR codes you're able to scan to see what's going on there. You could find it online, but everybody should get one of these and feel right here at home and enjoy the true beauty of Belize.
I want to say, focus on the everyone, because there's something there for everyone.
Indeed.
Tourists, locals. You can learn about your country. We have a long weekend upon us right now, so definitely get your hands on their digital guide. You can access them online as well and really get the same thing that's here with the actual tangible print.
Yep.
But that was a lovely segment. And then we went on to close off with some performance and music.
Champagne.
That was really nice, yes.
Something about juice too. That's a new music video that's out. Amar and Yastalia, man, they make a great collaboration together. They shot that video at the Old Belize, and that's a beautiful venue. If you haven't been there for a while, you want to check it out. This weekend is a great one. Yeah, a little chilly, but nonetheless, go get something to eat, man. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy this country, and when you buy at home, you build home. Simple as that. But Amor Mali and Yastalia did a collaboration on a music video called Juice, and the video is beautiful. The lyrics are great. And it's just a love story. That's what the guy is talking about. That's what they're talking about, man. And they will be performing tomorrow night at Shisha, right here in the city, somewhere around 8 and 9 o'clock. And a lot of Asian artists will be there, including Stig the artist. It's going to be a great one. She'll be launching that video, or performing the video for, actually the music or the song for Stig's new champagne called Entrez-vous.
Entrez-vous.
You tasted it already?
I have not, but I am looking forward to it. Have you?
Oh my goodness.
Is it good?
We all have right here in the studio, right?
Oh my
right?
God.
Yeah, check my screen. The control room.
Audience, I'll take this moment to say, apparently this is the reason why you should do the morning thing.
Yeah.
You get champagne.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. But we need to wrap up. Just before we do, though, I've got a birthday shout out. And this is an extra special one because this lady in my phone here, there we go with my baby daughter. That's my mom, Laverne
I love that.
Chavez. That's my mother. Her birthday is going to be on Sunday. And, you know, love that lady to death. She is one of my best friends, my mom, my everything. Happy birthday in advance to you. Birthday coming up on the 15th, Laverne Chavez.
I want to ask you.
The family, yes.
Is she one of the persons that you go to for divine guidance?
Of course. I have to. I mean, look, she's smart and she tells me everything to guide me and to make me a better dad, make me a better person. That is what she does. So, Mom, Laverne Chavez, once again, happy birthday to you from the entire family, from my two sisters, Alverni and Shyla as well. We love you. Yep, enjoy. We've got to go though. If you've got questions, concerns, or if you've got a birthday shout out, drop us a line at oye@channel5belize.com. Or if you want to do the online thing in terms of social media, you can check us out on Facebook. We're at Open Your Eyes BZ. Or check us out on Instagram at OYE Belize. Then again, you could join us on a Tuesday when you open your eyes.
Your mind.
No, you start your morning right. That's
You know what,
say.
guys? This is I am not the host here, okay? I'm a special guest.
I love her.
Yep.
Join us again on Tuesday. Check us out there. Join us again on Tuesday when you open your eyes.
To start your morning right.
And as per usual, you keep your eyes, your minds, and your
hearts, John. We are doing the heart thing too.
Yeah, keep your hearts open. We're going to see you soon. Coming up on Monday, it's going to be a holiday. It's actually George Price Day as we celebrate George Cato Price, the father of the nation. And then we'll see you again on Tuesday. So make sure that you enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a long one. Be safe with the entire family and spread love throughout this country. Bye-bye. We'll see you soon.
Baby, you got the juice I need. Oh, me love it how you wind your waist for me. Girl, you're perfect to me. Girl, love how you do me in a bedroom. Girl, you are the one where me need you. Girl, you are the one where me need boo. Girl, you make me life complete. Complete. How you do it to me like this? Fight this, babe, I can't fight this. Heart done dropping out the fountain, replace it, money counting. My heart done broke, girl, you don't know that me never pass up, me can't function. My heart done broke, and you don't know what it feels like. Baby, you got the juice I need. Oh, me love it how you wind your waist for me. Girl, you're perfect to me.
Your bank